Hi everyone. So I'm actually making this really quick video. So I wanted to actually touch base for something that I saw sometime around this week. Yeah, sorry, but I'm just clean the screen. It's actually above like about few days ago, and it was in relation this particular post by some feng shui reader, and feng shui being geomancy, right? They read the room or the way things are being laid out, and they claim there's certain energies or whatever. So this one particular feng shui reader said something like, oh, you can't have those little images or portraits. Okay, look at this icon, whatever. And then this is one of them. But portraits of whether people or whatever, and they claim that having this particular portraits, I mean, not necessarily just of saints or whatever, could be of people who are already deceased. I said we can't have this in the room, because if we hang in this room and we sleep with this people's portrait in the room, you have this kind of energy of the in Chinese they call it 小人 meaning the it's not little people, but it means people of malicious intent. Okay, with malicious intent, that they'll stare on you, that energy will create trouble for you. I totally think it's bullshit, or hogwash. Do you know why? Because I think this is one thing about geomancy. I really seriously don't think there's any basis in science, and we have these things like qi whatever, manifestation, and one thing is this: you can believe in what you want, but from an Orthodox Christian perspective, this is really not compatible. It's a form of superstition, okay, and not just superstition. It's really based on not on facts but on feelings, because you know what happens when there's fear. When you fear something, the more you fear something, the more you try not to make it happen. And ironically, because you believe so much that it might come true, by reverse psychology, it does come true when you didn't do enough, open and close inverted commas, enough work to stop it from coming true. So you see that paradox of it. It's really so illogical. Fear has its own basis in causing things that you don't want to happen. And I just want to touch base on this. And the thing is this: I mean, I have my own perspective of this, and you can disagree with me whatever. But the thing is this: I have a I might have shown you all. Okay, there are quite a number of images in my room. Um, in fact, when I sleep, I close the door, because I mean my parents are, my mom or my dad. Yeah, they might be, switching on the lights, whatever. If I don't if I don't close the door, I might actually see all these lights coming in, and I won't be able to sleep. So the back of my door, and even on my behind my laptop, which is my working desk, just right behind, there's a whole panel of images. Just let me show you what it looks like here. Okay, so okay, just to return to this. These are all the icons. You see, this is the icon of nativity, the icon not made by human hands. This Georgian icon of the archangels Michael and Michael's on the left, and then Raphael. I think Raphael Gabriel. It's Raphael. So this is actually Saint George. I mean, the one who supposedly slayed the dragon. Saint Gabriel, the Fool of Christ. Okay. Just let me show you another few other icons I have on my table. This is Saint Theophilus, of I think Zakynthos. Yeah, Zakynthos. This is Saint Demetrius. Okay, this is my my late grandmother. God bless her soul. Saint Phanarios. Okay, and okay, again the just Georgian icon of the Blessed Panagia, Blessed Virgin Mary, Holy Getria, Transfiguration. Okay, this is my prayer robe. Okay, and then my Saint Luke the Evangelist painting an icon of the Blessed Virgin Holy Getria. Saint Volodymyr. I don't use the TV, as you can tell. So okay, Saint Panteleimon, the healer saint. Okay, Christ the Pantocrator, Saint Christopheros. This is, I think, Saint Nina of Georgia. The martyrs, 25 martyrs, I think, of Sebaste. And then also this Saint Minas. So So and then you have this icon at the back. This is my whole room. Okay, it's basically surrounded by icons. Okay, one thing is this. I always tell people. I think it's not just me who says this, but even my priest. He had a thing about this. He said, it's not that we're superstitious or anything as Orthodox Christians, but when we put these icons in our room, okay, having an icon either at the doorstep or inside our room, it kind of like serves as a kind of reminder. And just another note. Then this is a box of the few icons that I haven't really found place to actually hang them up. When I actually managed to find maybe some doorknobs or whatever, I might actually hang them up again. Because some of them you can really hang them up, like this other one of the Virgin Mary Holy Getria, and then this is another one of the Epiphany, the Baptism of Christ, Saint Paisios, the Artonite, Emperor Constantine and his mother Helena, okay, who found the true cross, and this is another one of the Virgin Mary Holy Getria, but this is Blessed Empress Tamar of Georgia. So I know that people might just laugh at me when I say this, because that I believe that I told everyone that sorry about this, my face is up close. Quite a number of years ago, ever since my grandmother passed away, okay, in 2022, there was when was that? I think it was actually July, but at least 1 week before the anniversary of the narcissistic discard, I actually had a terrible nightmare. This nightmare where I was being held hostage by terrorists, and I think it's really triggered by that whole the PTSD from the narcissistic abuse many years ago in 2016 and 2015. So the thing is this, that it didn't stop then. After that I went to find a psychologist to actually have therapy for PTSD. And the thing is this, people can actually claim, oh it's just like nothing, it's just that your PTSD is acting, it's your whatever. But the thing is this, I had dreams, and some of the dreams you just don't stop dreaming them. One of them was someone trying to unalive me, okay, promising to bring me to this place, have fun house, and once they hold on to me, it was like trying to stab me, and obviously I slipped away and ran back home. I didn't run back home in the dream, I flew back home. I don't know how it happened, but all these kind of things, they all have something spiritual. There's something spiritual in terms of the etiology, the beginning of it. Etiology, that means the beginning of it. And the thing is this, I told my psychologist, he said, what, whether or not there's something spiritual beside all this, she told me, go ahead and get your icons. She's not an Orthodox Christian, but she said this, she said, it's good for you. If it's good for you, it's good for you. Okay. And ever since I got these icons, I can't say it. Sometimes I still have nightmares, but these nightmares don't at least go to the stage where I have someone trying to unalive me. Okay. And I know that at least for most of my nightmares nowadays, if I have any, which are very rare, they have nothing to do with something like spiritual or someone trying to unalive me. It's more linked to my own stress of dealing with my own work and my life. So the thing is this, do all these icons emit what we call a malicious person in energy? No, it's not really compatible with the Orthodox Christian believer, because we believe that these icons are like windows to heaven, like they are the parts of the ways by which the divine actually speaks to us, or might intercede for us, or break through into the world. And in a way, this is what I call living theology in images. Okay, so I know that these people will, like Protestant Christians. I was a Protestant one. I know what people think. They say we are worshipping it. I don't worship these things. I don't believe for once that suddenly these icons can start moving and doing things like that. That's not how it works. Okay, so but you know what? I'm gonna say it again. All this thing about geomancy and feng shui are basically not compatible with Christian theology, in whatever form, whatever tradition you come from. So there are people who actually believe in feng shui and everything, but there's one trainer in the gym. He married a Muslim. I mean, that's fine, that's your own choice, but he said he's a Sunday Christian, meaning that he attends it only because of his mother and his father. And I was like, how can you deal with the fact that your son, what's he going to grow up as, having a Muslim mother and a and a father who's so nominal Christian, what is he going to end up with? He's not going to end up with God on in his life, anything like that. Okay, so anyway, okay, that's a separate issue. But the whole thing is this: all these things are not compatible. Okay, so and they really mislead us. Okay, so yeah, after I had all those icons, all those nightmares stop. You know, those nightmare of someone trying to kill me or destroy me or whatever in some demonic guise. So yeah, I'm just like really sure that a lot of these people, I on one chat group, we had this talk before about this, and he said, I remember one of the moderator, the one in charge. She's a Christian lady herself. She's from a different tradition, but she said something because she was a divorcee and a survivor of narcissistic abuse herself. She said that we don't know if all these narcissists, regardless of whatever they claim to believe in terms of religion or lack of or absence of religion, whether they could have in fact used any witchcraft on us. I said, we never know. I believe they do actually. Possibly, I do believe that even if they are not religious people or spiritual people, maybe they are possessed by demons, and these are the demons. The demons are giving them some power when they curse us. Okay, like that former narcissist in my life always cursed me to to die off or whatever, all these terrible things, and they're up to no good. Okay, so yeah, I wouldn't put it by them and all this stuff that they're not using any witchcraft. They are definitely using it. Okay, and so one thing is this, I'm gonna say it over and over again. Don't turn to all this stuff. Turn to God first. Okay, and yeah, turn to God first, and pray to God, read the Bible when you can, and even when you don't read the Bible, you don't have time, whatever. Pray to God, go to church, and don't believe in the stupid BS that the world believes about geomancy and all these systems. These systems are really, they're not just man-made. Some of them are not really man-made. Some of them are humans who have had some revelation from somewhere else. We don't really know where the revelation came from. It could come from some other alternative spiritual source, could be from demons, whatever. We don't really know. Okay, so anyway, that's it for now. I'm just off, and I'll talk again later. Okay, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.